And welcome back again to Dragon Age Origins. Okay, so I think we are more or less finished with the castle. Well, the Arl is still sick, but we can't actually help him now. We have to find the Urn of Sacred Ashes, which, yeah, will be our next quest. But before I'm going to do that, I will go back to camp. As usual, I will talk to my companions. And I have a few gifts to give, so yeah, let's do this first of all. Back to camp.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Alright. Yeah, I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
Well, you're welcome.
Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Nope. It's not Tuesday. Alistair approves. Yeah, well, at least someone appreciates what I'm doing. Right, Sten? He probably would have disapproved if I had taken him along and decided to go for the mages. 45. Well, that's actually quite a lot. Okay, but I'm going to talk to Sten anyway and see if he has anything new for me.
Yes. I
have
am
a question.
hardly surprised.
No.
Very well. Speak then. Then I suggest we move on.
Okay.
As you wish.
You know, I think I will try a few gifts on you later. Let's talk to Zervin.
Here I am.
Can you teach others to be an assassin?
Oh, I certainly could, but I won't. I swore to the crows that the things they taught me were to remain a secret. And while, yes, they are already angry at me, I'd rather not push things, you see.
I see. I probably have to get more approval from him before he actually shows me his crow's secrets. Very well.
If you are truly insistent, well, let me think about it. The crows are already angry at me, yes? Who knows?
Yeah. I will ask you later again.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
So you've never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
Well, that's a very practical attitude.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, she's a warrior. She does kill a lot of people, so... I guess she knows what he means.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Don't you have any other skills?
None that I wouldn't get into trouble for performing publicly.
Oh, I
Of course,
see.
all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Alright. Let's talk
Here
again.
I am.
Yeah, let's try to discuss something personal, I guess.
Again? I'm game.
Okay, I just can tell him to leave. Leliana?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Well, thank you, I guess. Well, it's so stubborn sometimes.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Yeah, poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Okay. Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
And do you often enjoy the company of other women? Oh, interesting. Let's talk about the hair some more. Is she coming on to me? I don't know. I can't tell. So I thought I don't really want to say any of this. And do you often enjoy the company of other women? I guess I'll ask this.
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
I don't want to be rude. Yeah, I'm flattered that you like my company then.
There's no one else I'd rather spend time with. Come then, let us get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, this was interesting. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. No. No, I don't want to leave the camp. I wanted to check. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Severin is neutral. She's still warm. Yes, Sten, I know you don't like me, but I will make you like me. Leliana's interested. I think I gave her the wrong idea.
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Oh, I heard in Orlais minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
I read it in a history book.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
And bards are spies?
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
what sort of services does a bard offer?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Okay. You're not just some innocent sister, yeah. So you were a bard, weren't you?
I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
So that's where you learned to fight like that.
My skills served me well. But the day finally came when I decided to just put them aside. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Okay. Yeah, sure, let's
Yes?
ask
Something
one
you
more
need?
question. Oh, can you teach me to be a bard?
Yes? What's on your mind?
But let's ask some other questions first. Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
Was she not happy in Orlais?
She wasn't unhappy. We had a good life, and she liked Orlais well enough. I loved it, though. Valroyaux was so vibrant, colorful. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
So that's why she was so happy when I gave her that flower. Well, I just assumed, yeah, no, it's something with Andraste. Let's give it to Leliana. Okay, yeah, let's talk to Alistair.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose. Oh, your new weapon of choice. Your new weapon of choice?
Yes, that's right. Watch as I thrash our enemies with the mighty power of floral arrangements. Feel my thorns, darkspawn. Ah! I will overpower you with my rosy scent.
Works for Tuxedo Mask, just saying.
Or, you know, it could just be a rose. I know that's pretty dull in comparison.
You've been thumbing that flower for a while now.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
Well, that's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Okay, I don't know what to say.
I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
Okay, that is actually kind of adorable. I'm getting a little bit flustered right now. Oh. Okay. This is a tough decision now. No, I think I'll take this. I feel the same way about you.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
And you were doing so well too.
Oh? You're lost then. All the ladies go on and on about how suave I am. I don't know how you can resist me like you do. Oh look, is that a cloud? I expect rain.
Oh my god. Items received. What did I receive? I don't see it. Oh, Alistair's rose. I actually got the rose. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm really getting a little bit flustered now. Okay, Alistair. Care. Okay. Okay. This reminds me, I still have your amulet. Okay, let's return the favor and give him the amulet. Where is it? Alistair's mother's amulet. Yes. For you.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
Oh, the Arl's study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it?
I did.
Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
No, I did remember it. Yeah, of course I remembered.
Is this the part when the music starts and we begin dancing? Because I'm game. Where's the minstrels?
That's a lot of approval. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well with Alistair. 71. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get our attention to something else and let's talk to Win.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
What? You know about Alistair and me? Seriously, we just, exchanged some gifts just a few minutes ago. How do you know about it already? You know about Alistair and me?
It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
It is pretty sweet, yeah. You're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
Yeah, that's a good question. Not worried about me getting hurt.
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Don't be so ominous. Well, what am I supposed to do? Tell Alistair to go away?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
These options are all pretty harsh. I'm not giving up what we have, no matter what you say.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Well, thank you, I guess. Well, this is not the conversation I expected we would be having. I haven't even fully decided if I'm going to romance Alistair, but I mean, apparently Leliana would be an option. But I think Leliana is a bit too... I don't know, she's a bit too harmless? I don't know what to say, how to describe it. I mean, apparently she has some darker secrets in her history that she doesn't really want to talk about, but you know, she's so religious and pious, and I don't think that would work. And I feel that Zevran would also be an option. At least there have been some flirty dialogues when I spoke to him. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, for her, I think Alistair would probably be the best fit. I mean, I can totally see that. Two warriors. But yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, let's try to talk to her again. Maybe she has something else to say.
What's on your mind?
Oh, are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Okay. Please let me know if there is anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
No, I think it was the best thing that happened to me.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope.
Okay. I guess we can talk to Morrigan. Though I haven't done her mission yet, so she may not have anything new to say.
I await your command.
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? I don't know, that sounds like a pretty rude question.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, this is just... I already asked her this, and so far she wasn't willing to teach me to be a shapeshifter. Okay, Sten. I am going to give you some gifts, because I am completely desperate and I don't know what to do with you. You know, the really sad thing is... Boden...
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I noticed that Boden has one gift in his inventory. Kunari Prays for the Dead. This, I mean, this is completely clear. This is for Sten, obviously. But I kinda want to, you know, not use these gifts for the time being, because apparently they are kinda cheaty. I mean, I don't really consider them cheating because DLC or not, they are now part of the game. But I really want to try to do without these gifts, so... let's see what else we have. I mean, he must like something, right? Stone dragon statuette. Yeah, sure, maybe he likes dragons.
Unexpected.
Well,
Thank you.
Not really. Small gold, but I don't think he doesn't strike me as one who would like gold. Or poetry, for that matter. I have a silver-framed still life, and I have a water-stained portrait. But it is a warrior. A man, no, not a warrior. A man wearing furs and a heavy crown. I don't know. Yeah, let's give him this.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Oh! That, he actually liked that. I didn't expect that. Yay! That is more approval than I've gotten from him in a long time. Oh my boy. Let's talk to him again.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
Yay! It worked!
That is unexpected.
It worked! I bribed him and he talks to me! It feels kinda cheap, but I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do with him. So you thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
So, will you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
And exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Osagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
And then?
I killed them.
What?
With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
Oh dear. You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Ah. So where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Yeah, sure, we can try to find your sword, I guess.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Hey! Oh great, I got a quest from him, a companion quest. Okay, this makes me feel much better now, and look how much he likes me now. And just because I gave him a few random gifts. I feel kind of bad that I had to use gifts, but I mean, I took him along on some missions, and it didn't really, nothing really came up with him, so I feel that this is the only way I could do it. Anyway, yeah, a lot of stuff happened while talking to my companion this episode. And I guess we will head out to find the Urn of Sacred Ashes next, because it's still part of the Isle of Redcliffe quest, and I still want to finish this first before doing all the other stuff. So yeah, we will do the Urn of Sacred Ashes next, so see you in the next episode, I guess.